What is the primary purpose of the decontamination area? A. Sterilizing instruments. B. Inspecting instruments. C. Removing soil and bioburden. D. Storing clean supplies. Answer, C. Decontamination removes organic material and microorganisms before further processing. Which water type is best for final instrument rinsing? A. Tap water. B. Distilled water. C. Deionized water. D. Warm tap water. Answer, C. Deionized water prevents mineral deposits that may interfere with sterilization. Why must hinged instruments be opened during cleaning? A. Faster drying. B. Better storage. C. Full surface exposure. D. Prevent rust. Answer, C. Opening hinges allows cleaning agents to reach all contaminated surfaces. What is the greatest risk of poor cleaning before sterilization? A. Instrument stains. B. Sterilizer damage. C. Sterilization failure. D. Longer cycle time. Answer, C. Residual soil can protect microorganisms from the sterilization process. Which PPE is required in decontamination? A. Gloves only. B. Mask only. C. Gloves, gown, mask, eye protection. D. Shoe covers only. Answer, C. Full PPE protects staff from exposure to bloodborne pathogens. What does bioburden refer to? A. Chemical residue. B. Water quality. C. Microorganisms on items. D. Sterilizer temperature. Answer, C. Bioburden is the number of microorganisms present on contaminated items. When should instruments be cleaned? A. After sterilization. B. As soon as possible after use. C. After drying. D. Before storage. Answer, B. Prompt cleaning prevents soil from drying and becoming difficult to remove. What cleaning method uses sound waves? A. Manual cleaning. B. Mechanical cleaning. C. Ultrasonic cleaning. D. Steam cleaning. Answer, C. Ultrasonic cleaners use sound waves to remove soil from hard-to-reach areas. What is the purpose of enzymatic detergents? A. Disinfection. B. Sterilization. C. Breaking down organic soil. D. Lubrication. Answer, C. Enzymes break down blood, fat, and protein residues. Which item should never be cleaned in an ultrasonic cleaner? A. Scissors. B. Hinged instruments. C. Powered equipment. D. Forceps. Answer, C. Powered equipment may be damaged by ultrasonic vibrations. Why is water temperature important during cleaning? A. Saves energy. B. Prevents corrosion. C. Enhances detergent action. D. Speeds drying. Answer, C. Correct temperature allows detergents to work effectively. What is the purpose of disinfection? A. Kill all microorganisms. B. Reduce microorganisms. C. Remove visible soil. D. Dry instruments. Answer, B. Disinfection reduces microorganisms but does not eliminate spores. Which area must be physically separated from clean areas? A. Sterile storage. B. Assembly area. C. Decontamination area. D. Packaging area. Answer, C. Physical separation prevents cross-contamination. What happens if detergent concentration is too strong? A. Better cleaning. B. Instrument damage. C. Faster sterilization. D. Improved drying. Answer, B. Overconcentration can damage instrument surfaces. What is the main reason for wearing eye protection? A. Dust control. B. Chemical splash protection. C. Comfort. D. Visibility. Answer, B. Eye protection prevents injury from splashes and aerosols. What should be done before manual cleaning? A. Sterilize instruments. B. Rinse with cold water. C. Rinse to remove gross soil. D. Dry instruments. Answer: C. Rinsing removes loose debris before detailed cleaning. What is cross-contamination? A. Equipment failure. B. Transfer of microorganisms. C. Instrument corrosion. D. Oversterilization. Answer: B. Cross-contamination spreads microorganisms between surfaces. Which cleaning method requires direct contact by staff? A. Ultrasonic. B. Mechanical. C. Manual. D. Automated. Answer: C. Manual cleaning involves hands-on scrubbing. Why should instruments be kept moist before cleaning? A. Prevent rust. B. Improve appearance. C. Prevent soil from drying. D. Speed drying. Answer: C. Dried soil is harder to remove and affects cleaning effectiveness. Which factor most affects cleaning effectiveness? A. Instrument size. B. Time, temperature, chemistry, action. C. Storage method. D. Packaging material. Answer: B. These four factors determine cleaning success. What is the first step in infection prevention? A. Disinfection. B. Sterilization. C. Cleaning. D. Storage. Answer: C. Cleaning is the foundation of infection prevention. Why are brushes used during manual cleaning? A. Decoration. B. Lubrication. C. Mechanical action. D. Drying. Answer: C. Brushes provide friction to remove soil. Which brush type is recommended? A. Metal. B. Hard plastic. C. Soft, non-abrasive. D. Wire. Answer: C. Non-abrasive brushes prevent surface damage. What should be done after cleaning is complete? A. Immediate storage. B. Inspection. C. Sterilization. D. Packaging. Answer: B. Inspection ensures cleanliness before assembly. What does PPE stand for? A. Personal processing equipment. B. Personal protective equipment. C. Professional protection element. D. Process prevention equipment. Answer: B. PPE protects staff from workplace hazards. Why is airflow important in decontamination? A. Comfort. B. Odor control. C. Prevents airborne contamination. D. Lighting. Answer: C. Proper airflow reduces contamination spread. What should staff do if PPE is damaged? A. Continue work. B. Replace immediately. C. Report later. D. Ignore. Answer: B. Damaged PPE no longer provides protection. Which item poses the highest contamination risk? A. Clean tray. B. Wrapped set. C. Used surgical instruments. D. Sterile package. Answer: C. Used instruments carry blood and microorganisms. Why is hand hygiene important in SPD? A. Policy requirement. B. Prevents infection transmission. C. Improves efficiency. D. Saves supplies. Answer: B. Hand hygiene is the most effective infection control method. What is the main goal of infection prevention? A. Faster processing. B. Cost reduction. C. Patient and staff safety. D. Equipment preservation. Answer: C. Infection prevention protects both patients and healthcare workers.